The Sega Mega Drive was the first game console I ever owned. My name's James, and welcome to Mega Nostalgia Punch. The game I'm looking at today is TAZ, Escape from Mars. Tasmanian Devil, or just Taz, is a Looney Tunes character who made his first appearance in 1959 with cartoon short Devil May Hair, and has since become a Looney Tunes favourite, starring in a few more shorts and even his own TV show, Tasmania, and of course, video games. TAZ, Escape from Mars, was released in 1994 for the Mega Drive / Genesis, and it's kind of a spiritual sequel to Tasmania, another game released a few years earlier. I never actually played that one, but apparently it was more based on the TV show and even featured Taz's family. But this one feels more like a Looney Tunes short. The story starts with Marvin the Martian opening a zoo on Mars, but it needs one more creature to complete it, and you guessed it, it's Taz. After Taz gets kidnapped, he gets dropped off at the zoo, and so begins the game. The first thing you do is break out this cage, and then start to look for a way back to Earth. The game is a traditional 2D side-scroller. You gotta get from A to B with enemy obstacles trying to stop you. But luckily Taz can fight back, but not by jumping on enemies, but by using his spin attack to dispose of them. Although try not to hold the spin button down too long, because you might lose control of him. If Taz gets injured, his health bar will decrease, so if he's feeling hungry, which is always of course, there is food he can eat to replenish his health. But watch out, because sometimes he might eat a random bomb lying around. That will definitely give him explosive diarrhea. He can also eat a box of rocks and shoot them at enemies, or even better, consume petrol cans and burn the buggers. But please kids, don't try that at home. Rocks taste horrible.
Nostalgic Ninja here, ready for our first ever Mega Nostalgia Punch.
You're a bit late, but okay.
I've been looking forward to this. What are we talking about today?
It's TAZ, Escape from Mars.
I've never played that. Goodbye.
For crying out loud. The game includes 6 worlds, with 2 to 3 levels in each one. Taz escapes Mars but ends up on Mole World. Then after surviving that, finds himself on Planet X. But luckily he escapes that planet and gets back to Earth, only to land in Mexico. Then to make things worse, a haunted castle. Then for some reason back to Mars, where the last couple of levels take place in Marvin's house, leading up to a final showdown with the Martian himself. It's not too difficult to complete. My biggest problem I had as a kid was trying to figure out how to get past some of these bosses. Especially this bloody bull boss. Turns out hitting him doesn't work. You're supposed to get close to the side of this arena, jump over him at the right time as he charges at you, hitting the wall, injuring himself. God, it took me a lot of playthroughs to figure that out. But overall, the game shouldn't take more than an hour to complete. If you're a Looney Tunes fan, or you just like Taz, it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're into your retro games. It's not for everyone, but for me, Taz and the Escape from Mars will always pack a ball-bashing punch. Actually, that sounds really painful. If you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.